were here way before now. No, the story doesn't change. Can't let go cause you let it down. I just charge it to the game. Thought I was more than your homie, more than your homie, no. Thought I was more than your homie, more than your homie, no. Now I don't understand you. How you love to cry, right?
And we are back, episode 8, the live after show. Welcome back. We've been through this is the 8th week.
Yeah.
Jah, actually, let me get my sound effects. Go.
Yeah.
Jah, how we feeling about being 8 weeks in now?
Man, yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm watching it and I'm having PTSD.
Well, obviously tonight we are joined by 2 lovely young ladies. We'll be joined by a third in a little bit, but go ahead and introduce the guest that we have today.
Oh,
Jah?
Yes, sir. Let's start off by saying, obviously, we got Sister Jati coming back. Who plays Natasha, and she showed out a little bit in this episode.
Yeah, she finally got fed up.
Man, fed up for sure. Thank you for pulling up again, Miss Lady, always.
Yeah.
And also the writer of episode 8, Jay the Fade.
List. Jay the Fade list.
It's Jay the Fade-ish. You know what I'm saying? She got some lymph now. She got some, But I'm always gonna call you Jay the Fade for sure. I think you mute.
Yeah, you're on mute.
I think her alarm was going off, smoke detector.
Miles is cooking, y'all. So
It's all good.
That's about to clown you if you got the smoke detector going off randomly.
yes.
Oh, he doing Cajun style. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Welcome back. Of course, I think you were here for the first episode, right? The first or second episode, I think you were here.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I was choking on smoke.
I get it. Nah. Hey, but it's gonna be good still.
Yes, it's gonna be delicious. His salmon is delicious. I'm excited.
Oh, it's blackened a little. That's it. Just a little blackened. That's the style.
Just a little black.
Yeah, I'm saying you gotta have it a little black.
Jay, so you're one of the 4 writers. Remind people which episodes you wrote. Which episodes did you write on?
So I wrote episode 1, episode 4, and then 8 and 10, I believe.
Okay. What was your favorite episode to write?
Definitely this one, because it was just so I love the fact that, well, it's hard to compete with the first episode because I feel like everyone is in that one and it's super fun. But I really, really enjoyed writing this episode because there's so many different things happening. And then obviously we get to see Jati in a totally new dynamic because she's never really been mad at Bruce. Like, y'all ain't really had beef. So I just love that.
Okay.
She's been very understanding, patient, understanding, like the stuff. Even when Bruce is acting like a buster, when she's talking about moving to Atlanta for work, for like a dream job, she's still patient with him on that. You know what I'm saying? And but enough is enough.
Yeah.
You don't keep testing my patience, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Like, you're not gonna play in my face. Like,
right.
I've been called a different name. Like, your 2 ex-stoochies that ran up on us at the movie. Like, a lot has happened. I've just been cool, playing it cool. And it's like, dang.
Yeah, I like this dude. But
come out of town and come back because I'm trying to show you that effort. Like it can be done, and you in here putting it back down. Like, that's crazy.
Bruce,
Jati, have you seen did you watch the episode as it went live tonight? Are you familiar with the whole episode, or should I keep the questions limited to your scene? I don't want to call you out and, or do you know the other storylines too? Because we're going to play some scenes from some other parts of the episode.
I was able to watch the whole season beforehand a while ago. so I probably will know. I watched a little bit of this episode, but I didn't watch the entire episode.
Okay. Persephone, what up?
Hey,
What's going on?
what's
Big
goody?
Reese out here stirring the pot and causing problems.
Oh man, I'm out here on bull.
Man.
So
Yeah, man. So we won't talk about it. We'll talk about it in this segment, man. Like, welcome back. Of course, Persephone, Big Reese is back.
Hey,
for the live of episode 8 after show.
Yes, sir.
And Beasley, and shout out to Beasley. You want to give her some camera time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's because I'm gonna jump around a bit, but I want to start with the scene between Jason and Lachelle because there was a lot of comments, and I don't think people quite understand like miscarriages and like what women go through during a miscarriage. There was a lot of people kind of going in on Lachelle, but let me play the scene, and I want to get your guys' feedback on just the scenario. Obviously, you know, Lachelle's kind of been giving him the cold shoulder for a long time. Not talking to him. I don't know what I don't know how many days have passed, how many weeks, what have you, but she basically in every episode, she's not talking to him and actually even starting to get interested in another cat. So let me play this scene and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Won't stop. I'll apologize as many times as I need to, but you have to talk to me. Baby, just fucking talk to me.
You need to go.
You need to talk to me. All this space shit, it's not working out. I need to know something. Please. Give me anything but nothing.
I had a miscarriage.
What?
I had a miscarriage. I didn't know how to tell you. And when I finally decided I was going to tell you, I just didn't know how. I just couldn't.
You did that by yourself? Hey. Hey. Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Hey, shout out to both of them for killing that scene. I didn't know Craig had that in his bag, to be honest, John. I didn't think he had it in his bag.
Shout out to Craig Alini, man. Yes, Craig. Yeah, he did his thing. He did his thing, man. That scene was a tough scene because that whole day we shot two kind of aggressive scenes for him on his side, but it was funny. Like that scene wasn't funny, obviously, but that was at the end of the day. That was our last scene of that day. And he had to pull that together, and she had to pull it together. And when you're doing a scene on her part, I'm gonna have her probably either this next week or the week after. I'm gonna have Lisa on here, and I want to go back and talk about this scene and the next scene that she's going to be in. But we shot that scene last, and everybody was tired, but it was the biggest scene of the day. He had to yell, they had to both shout, they had to both throw the emotions around, and it was tough. Especially for her, she had to hold it. She had to stay in there. So even throughout the jokes, out to everybody, like kind of like for most of us, it's just a scene we're shooting. But for someone like her, a lot of times actors have to go to a place, have to find themselves in a place to get them there. You know, so had to be mindful of that. And she was a professional. Lisa's so dope. I can't wait to have her on the show, on the live, to discuss it. But it worked out great. I'm happy how it came out. Those scenes are always tough for me when it comes to pulling together the emotion out of somebody in a real life situation like that. Because even after we shot that scene, after the last part, it was quiet. No jokes. Everybody's quiet. It's just crickets. So, and then we had to find a way to bring the crew and cast back to like regular, back to normal. But it was a dope scene that they both murdered. They did a great job.
So Jay, I know you guys are working off an outline, and then you guys kind of divvy up the episodes. what level of detail is in the outline, and kind of what are you adding? Was it that in was the miscarriage being the reason in the outline, or is that what you added? Like what's the process? Like how'd that come together?
That's a collaborative process. Like everybody sort of comes together. Jai's sort of leading that front as the showrunner, director, star of the show. So he's like a big element of that in terms of like where we're going with particular characters. But we knew that there were a lot of different things we need to wrap up in this episode as we're nearing the final episode of the season. So all of those like breadcrumbs that were being left throughout every episode were a team and collaborative effort. It wasn't like I just decided, you know what, miscarriage in episode 8. Like it wasn't, and not to, in any way make fun of that, because nothing is funny about miscarriage, for the record, but it would be ridiculous if that were sort of just, laid into it out of nowhere. But that was something she had been dealing with throughout the season and struggling with because she didn't feel comfortable enough to go to Craig's character about it.
Yeah. Nah, we discussed it. It was a conversation as a group. We all decided that miscarriage would be the reason why her energy changed in the relationship. And to the comments, I get it. Some people can be like, some people can look at her and like, what? Why she didn't tell him? Why she didn't do this? Why she didn't? Why? And even me, I might be a person at one point in time might be like, man, why she didn't just communicate with her dude? Like they in love, they love each other. Why that's such a hard thing to discuss? But some reality, I got 3 sisters and I got a gang of female cousins, and I know a lot of women that go through this, unfortunately, and sometimes they don't even want to speak it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even want to say it out loud. They might have left the doctor's office or the procedure and never spoke about it ever again, and then that could eat them up from inside out. So why when it comes to things like that, you can never really put an explanation to that, Yeah, so I've seen it happen. I not necessarily in my relationship, but I've seen it happen close by to where something like that can really put a huge hindrance on the relationship, on the marriage. And it's not anyone's fault. It's just an unfortunate situation that hopefully the couple can deal with and move out of,
And it's layers to that too, even like hormonally for her, like how she may react to it or respond to it is going to be very dependent on how far along she was in the pregnancy and how that's impacting her as well. And I think I didn't see the comments. Were there like negative comments, like why she didn't talk to him or what?
Yeah, I think some of the fellas who have never been, obviously they've never been women, but they've never maybe been in that situation and see how women respond when something like that happens is very foreign to them. Like they don't understand it. So I understand why some of the fellas reacted the way they've reacted. And I don't know if this idea was born from collectively or if Jah but it takes somebody going through something like this to even think about that as an option of why she's icing him out, in this series, I believe.
And it's important to note too, that in previous episodes, there were hints of this, right? I think that we had conversations earlier on about how she's talking about marriage and things that she heard from her mom and how she's not necessarily following this exact cookie cutter relationship dynamic that a lot of people idolize. And I think when it comes to her character, she's in a place where she's really struggling with this idea of, did this not work out because I'm not doing things the right way? Coming from a very religious home. And that could make somebody isolate themselves, especially if they haven't really built, and obviously we see that with the characters, they haven't built a relationship yet where this type of communication is easeful. And that's something you do learn when challenges pop up in the relationship anyway. So I can see why for some people it's like, why didn't she just talk to him? Congrats on being in a healthy relationship where that's more likely to be the case. Sometimes it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
What
I also hope people pick up for creators that are listening to this is like the layers of thought that go into each of these characters. It's not just like, oh, this person will be Jane and she's a basketball player, so put her in. Like there's layers to all of these characters, and you guys bring it to life through like the dope acting. Like it's a process. It doesn't just happen super quickly. So hopefully people are kind of pick that up as you guys are talking about. That's why I love having the writers on here and the actors.
Right.
It's been great character development, I must say.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's unless anybody has anything else to say on that scene, we can go to another scene where E confronts Reese again at her home. And then we could talk about these two. All right, here we go.
This whole stud on stud thing is crazy. You're not even my speed. And we got the same type. So I know damn for sure I'm not yours.
Cool. So that's what you came to tell me?
I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way. We knew it was nothing serious.
Right.
But hey, at least we're not beefing no more, right? We can be homies now.
Homies.
So I'm gonna call you.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna hit you.
So I wonder if you're watching this, comment like if you wanted these two to work out or if you didn't want them to work out. Like, did you want these two to be together or not? Put it in the comment. Would love to. I polled it while it was premiering as well. It was kind of 50-50. What did you
really?
guys go ahead, comment on this scene, Ja?
Yeah. I feel like E and Reese is a toxic situation, but then again, like all these damn relationships, low key, are kind of toxic. Nadia and Rob, I saw they solid, you know. But E tried to come over with the polite, what would you call it? The let down easy situation, and Reese wasn't feeling it. And I get it. Like, I don't. Even though Reese, you've been trying to like hold off from dealing with E as well. So I feel like throughout the whole season, you kind of knowing that you shouldn't be dealing with her, but having her break it off in front of you is it's almost like, hold on, you ain't supposed to break up with me. I'm supposed to break up with you. Or it's official when the other. It's easy to say no, we got to chill, but you still go back and do it the same thing. Y'all keep spinning the block, you know. But then now she's saying, nah, for real, we're done. And, you know, we're not even each other's type. And after that kind of happened. You already caught her leaving without saying something to you. So your feelings are already hurt. So at this point, Reese is fed up with the shenanigans, with the back and forth, with the toxicity in the relationship or the situationship, whatever you want to call it. So it makes sense. I feel Reese's energy. Reese is like, hey, man, I'm over it, bro. Whatever you didn't even have to come over here and tell me that. I'm cool.
Right.
Yeah,
because I mean, we just came off of, you know, me popping up on her, like, you know, seeing that she packing and stuff. So I'm like, it's this back and forth, and then, you know, she's like, "Oh, you gonna break up with me?" Like, bitch, you was about to be out of the country and not even tell me. So I think she more toxic than me in this situation, you know what I'm saying? So, and I did see the comments saying they want Reese and Bruce to be together, and I've been kind of seeing that, like, man, I think that's what the people want, and that's crazy because we were so toxic dealing with each other. Reese and Bruce still had a tumultuous relationship, so it's kind of crazy seeing how much they want Reese and Bruce to be together.
I think, hey, folks is toxic too, man. In the comments, speaking of that, I want to respond to some of these comments real quick. I'm gonna do where's that? Hold on, let me boom. It's a long one. Yashiwa, Yashiya Bogan. Hey, honestly, you're not wrong, bro. I'm not. It's a quick question. Now, if a man went through something traumatic and he acted like her, he would have been ate up. So please don't make this a man and woman thing. It's about communication. I get it. It's about communication. And here's the thing. I'm not saying Lachelle is wrong at all. I'm not saying Lachelle is right in her feelings or in her actions. I don't honestly, if I was her brother or if I was a friend of hers, if Jason's friend, I'll be like, hey, Lachelle tripping. She needs to say something. But whether or not we think it's right or wrong, those things, people have things going on with their mind, their spirit, their body, and they react a certain type of way. Right or wrong, that's how people move. And they got to deal with the consequences of that. She might lose her whole relationship based off of the moves that she's making and how she's behaving. So she's not right or wrong. It's just life at this point. And well, she's wrong to some people, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's just how she's moving. And you got to deal with it. But if you're Jason, you got to either deal with it or not.
That must have been like, that's a tough situation to even deal with. I've experienced a miscarriage before, and I cannot experience. I can't imagine going through it by myself and how like off the rails crashing out I would be if I didn't feel like I could talk to my partner about it, you know? So seeing like how, you know, up and down she was and just how messed up emotionally and mentally she was makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And I also think it's important to note the relationship that thus far Lachelle and Jason have had. Because if you look at Jason on a surface level as a friend to Bruce, it's really easy to forget about how like he naturally presents as a character. He's not the type of character that may be the most understanding in a situation where you're having an emotional difficulty in life. Even if it weren't, let's take miscarriage completely out of the scenario for a second and just consider what it might look like for someone like Lachelle when she goes to Jason with a simple problem, a simple issue that they're experiencing in their relationship. We've seen that in previous seasons. So when you take that into account and then you start to apply it to a larger scenario where she really is going through something as difficult as a miscarriage, then it's like, why would she feel comfortable or confident to even go? He didn't even know that she was pregnant. Like, that's something extremely important to note. Like, how did it get to the point where you didn't even recognize that a woman that you've been with for 10 years now is pregnant? How did you not notice that? A man who's in tune with his partner, he's going to notice that she's getting sick, and that even, let's say she doesn't even have any morning sickness. You don't notice anything different about the woman that you love in that scenario?
I mean, I've never been in a situation, but I can see how even a good dude that feels like he's in tune and might be in tune would miss, like, just wouldn't know. Like, it's possible. It definitely is possible for sure.
If you start showing, if her stomach is shut to show, I can see that. But like even in the movies, they were like surprising their boyfriend or their husband, and
that's not realistic.
They're watching movies. The homie just had a baby, and he just, I think he's trying to say, hey, I didn't know she wasn't pregnant until she told me. And she probably didn't wait as long but back to your point, their relationship isn't the best. It's solid. It's okay because it's withstanding all the storms they've been going through, right? But like she was going to surprise him with the pregnancy information. Then she found out that she miscarried, and then she's So, I mean, I get it. I get it. If she was like 3 months or 4 months or started the show, then you just not observant, bro. If you you know what I'm saying. But I think it's sooner than that. And but like you said, their relationship has been up and down. And even though he might have been happy as hell, but the fact that they're not married, some women feel that type of way. We're old enough to be married. We live together. We've been together this long, and we haven't been married yet.
Exactly.
And now I'm miscarrying. Maybe this is a sign from God because she's super spiritual that, oh, I'm being punished. That, you know what I'm saying? So now she's taking it. She feels bad about herself, and she feels bad about her boyfriend that's not marrying her yet. So it's all kind of things. So of course, communication is key. I agree with the brother's comment, but sometimes communication is hard for some people, and we all human, and a lot of people make mistakes in that way.
Right. And then more importantly, this is obviously there's a finite amount of resources that we have when it comes to like creating this sort of content. So it's not much opportunity to dive as deeply maybe into Lachelle's character arc.
Yeah.
We could have to make this not feel like such a jolt, you know?
Right. So abrupt.
Right. So I can see why it feels abrupt and maybe a little misplaced to people, but we really did think about, and this was a constant in the writer's room between you, me, Ken, and Dean, of like, what is this woman's mindset? Who was Lachelle? Why would she think this way? Who were her parents? And it might even be fun one day to like go over a script on the live so they can kind of see what didn't even, because there are lines here that didn't even make it into the final edit.
Right.
And that's important to know, like different information there that y'all are
missing. And sometimes a sentence or a line can help a whole paragraph make sense.
Yeah.
Or at least add some context to it. So because it's a B story. The A story is really at this point, the A story is E and Reese / Bruce and Natasha. And then the B stories would be Nadia, Rob, Jason, Lachelle. C story low key is Chris and Shanice. You know what I'm saying? So, and we can't, like you said, we can't really dive into the extreme character development and kind of show what Lachelle is going over with her homegirls or her sister or her mother about what's going on in her life. We don't have time to do all that because of the story isn't the main story. So I get it how some people can feel like it's a big jump or jolt in energy or behavior. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? We tried our best.
Yeah. It's an opportunity to grow as a writer. So I appreciate the feedback.
Oh yeah, a lot of feedback.
I meant to queue up Izzy Dre's he's in the audience. Obviously he's not on the stage, but I meant to queue up his scene with Reese outside when she was getting into the car or out of the car, into the car. Persephone, you want to just talk about that scene? My bad for not queuing it. Obviously another funny one. Izzy is super talented.
We don't have it.
I don't have it queued up here. That's my apologies. But what was it like working with Izzy, Persephone?
It was funny. He's ridiculously funny.
He's a clown.
So I mean, we shot I think that a few times, but each time like he's just a natural at it. So it was ridiculous every single time. So good. It was a quick scene, but you know, as soon as I close my damn trunk, here he is.
Real
awesome.
Like
I enjoy working with him. I would like to work with him more.
Yeah.
Sure. So
I think we're gonna get him on. He might be. I just sent him the link. He might be able to pop in real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted that. I wanted that scene, and I just needed him to be in the project and be able to. He's such a hilarious dude, a unique talent, just so funny, man. He's brilliant when he comes to ideas he comes up with, and the things he says are so dope to me. I'm a huge fan, been a fan of Izzy for years, and so for him to finally be in this series, is dope. And every scene that he's in, he crushes, and it shows up like it's supposed to. Like especially that scene with Dre, Dominican Dre, and Reese.
So we're leading up to the end where Natasha comes to the door. There's a couple of scenes before, actually just one before that, and then so we'll play the one with Bruce and Reese on the couch that kind of leads up to the knock at the door.
Yeah.
I'm watching whatever you watching.
I mean,
you straight?
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight. You straight?
No, I ain't straight. I'm good though.
Nice. Straight.
Hey Reese, why don't you fix your shirt? Yeah, man, whatever, man. I'm about to put cuddle season on. You cool with that?
Like I said, I want whatever you want.
We talking about TV, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So that's
Bruce, man. It's Reese. Reese is the problem. You know
I
what
think in that situation, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your fault.
Dang.
Yeah, that was me.
Dang.
That was Reese's fault.
Hey, man, it's the worst timing ever.
Look,
Hey,
my
Larry
bitch
Pierce.
just broke up with me. What was I supposed to do?
Damn. Hold on, go put that back up there. The message, if you can. Where you say Bruce needs to start cheating in hotels and turn your location off. That's crazy. Larry Purefoy. That's crazy.
The one thing I did peep, I was like, yo, it shows the Ring camera right there. You ain't using the Ring camera, like the Ring camera.
I'm thinking Bruce is thinking this DoorDash, like it's food. And last, he know ain't nobody just coming to his crib, like even though he already had to talk with the two stud buds. Stop coming to my house. It's supposed to be over with.
Yeah, but we was friends, you know.
Yeah.
What's B. Watts' character from the last episode? What's his name?
Jamal Mills.
Jamal.
So obviously, you know, there was a traumatic experience in high school that made Reese stop messing with dudes. If you extended the season, if there was another season, does that theme reverse any trauma? Was it, or is it nothing? Is it, how are you guys thinking about that scene and the impact going?
Whoa, damn, hold on. I'm not sure. I don't know how to answer that yet, man. I don't that's a good question. It's a great question, though. It's a great question. I don't know. I gotta do some more research, maybe, because I don't want to make it seem like I don't want to go straight. Okay, now she like dudes again because Jamal apologized. I think when it boils down to it, human beings in general, I can't speak. It's a double standard though, so I can't sit here and say men just want love. That's all Bruce wants, and so does Reese. But in her situation, I think she just is going to where she feels comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, she is. I don't think there's Jamal's conversation with her or his apology does help her. But I don't know if we're going to go in the direction that she's now going to be looking at dudes now like, let me go back to pipe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know yet. It's a great question.
Return to pipe.
Well, I might want to return back to the cake. I mean, to the meat. But yeah, I don't know yet. It's a great question. That's something that I gotta go back to the table with Sister Fade and the other two brothers and figure it out.
Oh sure. Lord. Oh Lord.
Right, so we have the next part of the same scene where Natasha is at the door.
Ooh.
Let's see this.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Dre's on. Dre's in here, Dame. Damn.
Wow.
Natasha.
Don't say shit to me.
Reese, she was just...
Reese? The same bitch you told me not to worry about? As soon as I leave town, you in here smashing her?
We ain't smashed.
So I'm just supposed to ignore the fact that your titties is out, bitch? All them titties out, y'all ain't smashed. What the fuck y'all up here doing there? Dry humping?
Goddamn.
Oh man. Dry humping's crazy. and they were. That's exactly what they were doing. Oh man.
Let's tap Jati in on this one. Did a great job, by the way. you know, hopefully that you didn't summon a real place and this didn't actually happen to you in real life. But what was it like preparing for this moment in this scene, since we haven't seen you like this yet?
This has never happened in real life because I'd be in jail. But it was hard for me to call Stephanie a bitch.
It didn't look like it. It definitely didn't look like it.
It was so hard. It was hard. You know what? I just tried to envision it as best as I could. Again, these little scenes be different for me because I'm not like a softer female like that. Like when I get angry, I'm going for bodily harm and violence. That's what I'm gonna choose. So I gotta be nice and cry and stuff like that. So I just try to think about what a person like that, how they would feel if they went to another state and came back, and a person that they finally have given a chance with, they've walked in on this scene and they're like, they just been betrayed. And I think what helped me, which is crazy, is I was knocked out sleep right before I filmed it.
Yeah, you were.
I'm talking about I was in a deep sleep. I was knocked out. So I just used that to keep my eyes red and just play off into the scene with it.
Yeah, she turned up. She was knocked out. Literally, it was late. It was the last scene of the night again. And like I was saying earlier about like filming scenes like that, when the energy is low initially, you sleep, you tired. It was late. It was a late night, and she had went to sleep, and she was just sleep knocked out. I had to go wake her up while they were ready to shoot, and she woke up. We put a mic on her, and she had to like wake up. And even when she first started, she was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? She was professional about it, though. She came. It took her a minute. Took her a couple seconds, really. It just took her a little moment. Get right. She went outside, got some air. It was cold outside.
Yeah, the air helped.
That air helped her. She woke up, and then she turned it on. And for her to be, for knowing where she was 2 minutes before we said action to what she did was dope. It's a testament to her ability to be able to switch it on. She turned that switch on, and it was dope. Even me, I was like, oh shit, okay, there we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then this is when I was used to that East Coast Georgia time. So everything was 3 hours ahead for me still. So even though it was like midnight, really it would have been 3 a.m. for me. So when I say I was gone, knocked out, I was late.
Yeah, because you live in Atlanta. She lives in Atlanta now. And so
oh, I'm back. But yeah.
Oh yeah, you back. Yeah, not now.
At the time I was.
Yeah. During that time, earlier this year, she was in Atlanta. So that 3 hour difference definitely will change you a little bit. And that scene was dope, and you killed it.
Yeah, it was a good scene. I love stuff like, she's obviously angry, but she still like slips the funny in. Obviously, it wasn't funny to her, but when she said all them titties is out, like you slip
the hands, all them titties out, and y'all ain't smashing.
Yeah, like I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. Cause I would shit.
What the fuck y'all here doing? Dry humping?
I'm gonna touch some titties. They out.
There's another funny part. There's a continue. I got it queued up. There's a continuation of the same scene, but I want to welcome Izzy Dre back to the live. Izzy, what up?
What's up, bro?
What up, though?
Yeah, what up, though, man?
No, I gotta give a shout out to my fellow Detroiter. I never chopped it up with Jay. So what up, though?
Hey.
You know, I was trying not to be ghetto.
No, it ain't. What up, though, is ours. That ain't, we're not about to do that.
No, when they were talking about you earlier and how well you did in the scene, I was like, and where he from? But I couldn't say it.
Yeah. Hey, man, talk your shit, Jay.
No, but it's great, man. John put me on the spot. Go ahead. No, you put me on the spot, bro, because I wrote it like with her, like with E and Reese in mind. And then he was like, no, she ain't coming. So I'm thinking like we gonna do it down the line so I can adjust. He like, no, we ready right now. I'm like, I ain't prepared. Like, so I was trying to wing it. I kept having hiccups like the first couple takes, but I'm like, all right, cool. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just do what I do. And shout out to Seb. She kind of stayed and carried the whole time, so it was like good. So at some point, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to break her a little bit. But I didn't even go in my bag with it though. So it was cool though. It was cool.
Oh yeah,
that was so funny.
Nah, dog,
it's so funny.
You killed it, bro.
I appreciate it.
And talk your shit, Jay, because I'm already a firm believer. I would be lying if I would say that Detroit ain't cracking. Y'all.
No, hey, listen. Off the first episode, when I seen she wrote it, I said, oh yeah.
She gonna quit playing with me. She done left me and her DM a couple times. We got it. You from Detroit? We not about to do that. We not about to do that.
No, I'm gonna follow you.
We not about to
didn't
do that.
know. I was
like, no, because I didn't know that. I was like, okay, her pin game a little different. Okay.
Oh yeah.
We gonna have to, I'm gonna figure something out for you too. We gonna have to talk. We gonna have to write something.
Man, hey, I'm just waiting for the call when Izzy gonna be like, hey, I'm headed to LA, man. I'm moving out here.
Oh,
whenever it happens,
look, I'm gonna tell you so I just watched it. I'm gonna tell you right now. The part where she come knock on the door at the end, you better than me. I'm not opening the door. I'm not opening the door. His ass. I'm not opening the door. Like I didn't been in that situation. I was on the second floor. I was about to jump out I'm not opening the door. I'm not about to get in the middle of that. I'm not opening.
He was stuck. Izzy, he thought it was the food.
I get it. From the show wise, he gotta open the door. I'm talking about real life. I would have told my ACL, man. I would have jumped out the second floor, man.
I didn't seen it. And dude didn't like she held the door, she held the peephole.
Yeah.
In college. He opened the door. All we hear is bitch. And it's two girls thumping in the living room.
Yeah.
And one girl ain't got no clothes on. And the one that ain't got no clothes on is going to work. She going to work.
Yeah, see, that's wild.
Same situation, get caught with
get beat up, assed out is crazy.
That's crazy. If I ever got to fight naked, I'm winning that fight.
You gotta win.
Okay, you got to.
And she was the one that was wrong.
Sure.
But she was like, man, the homie, hey, it was a good one though. It was a good one.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they find out you fight naked, it's gonna be all guys trying to break this up.
Yeah. Y'all chill.
They halfway breaking that up.
Low key pushing them together, talking about chill.
I'm gonna play the rest of the scene, but real quick, Izzy, a lot of the funny to me when you're on this, it's like the little things, right? Like the fact that you even there on a scooter, like why are you just scooting around?
I know. I wanted a real scooter, and John couldn't find one, and John was like, "No, I got one in the back." Like, you know, so I'm like, that's even funnier. Like this motherfucker been scooting around the whole city looking for this girl. Like, so I'm like, that's even better.
But and then how he dipped off with his leg up, like one leg was up.
That's just being extra. I'm like, okay, I want to do something. Because like I said, a lot of times with comedy is not what you say, is how you say it. So it might be just a gesture, you know what I'm saying? A little subtlety that you just throw in the mix of it, like it, and you know, some stuff hit. So like with the character Izzy, he can't think past like breasts and studs and all that. So I'm like, he's so simple. Shit like that'll work for that character.
Yeah.
Right. All right, let's finish that other scene up. I got it queued up because there's some more funny in the madness when Reese tries to leave.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
Stop playing with me. And make sure your energy is in line before you try to line me up. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you do that. It's cool to pass. We ain't throwing hands today. Still didn't hurry to get the fuck up out of here though.
Oh. Natasha, let me explain.
Explain that shit to your fucking mama. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Fuck you, Bruce.
Where you going?
Back to the fucking airport. Your stupid ass is the only reason why I'm here in the first place.
Can we just talk, please?
Fuck no.
The fuck no was the funniest.
No, when I tell you, I got like about 3 memes off just that part. I was like, the fuck no was so strong.
Ooh.
Like she said she was asleep. She probably didn't want to do another take. Fuck no. She meant that for everything. Fuck no. Across the board.
I was just thinking about like somebody would really have me fucked up. So no, fuck no. You can't say shit else to me.
What do you do at that point? God, first I'm like, Bruce, go after her, dog. But like, come on, like, what do you go after that? You got to give her time. If she ever speaks to you again, it ain't gonna be now.
No.
I it depends on the emotional makeup of the guy though. Like, you know, some might take the L, some might go here run out after. I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on the character.
Because what can you do to explain that? What can you do to explain that? Like, you know, he just in a bad spot, and Bruce again is just fucking up. He's just, come on, dog. You can't. Like this conversation that we're gonna have in later episodes to explain, hey, Bruce, what's wrong with you, bro? You got a problem, dog. Like you stupid. You stupid. You know, like what's going on? Like, how do you fumble this, bro? Like you just, and on top of that, this is not even the first. She could have walked. You could have came over a day or two earlier and caught him with Zara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was cooked regardless.
Yeah, super cooked. But
she don't even know about Zara.
She don't.
That's the craziest part. She don't know nothing about Zara. And you was just looking for Zara.
Asking for addresses and shit.
Asking for her address.
That's crazy. Yeah. Bruce is just looking for love, man. That's it.
In all the wrong places.
Bruce a wild boy.
He just wants somebody to love, the love of his life.
Boy.
He don't care how he loves him, though. That's crazy.
Next season, John, we got to send Bruce to Love Island.
Right?
Oh, my God.
For sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, so back to what we were saying about like character development. I think we've done a solid job with all these different characters, but I'm interested in hearing or finding out why Natasha is so cool until she ain't. What in her past? Because a lot of times, everybody, when you get to this age, everybody got a pass. You 19, 20, you going through your first time issues for the first time usually as a young adult. But when you grown, like you in your late 20s and your 30s, you get to the point where you didn't been around the block a few times. You didn't have your heart broken. You didn't broke a couple hearts. You kind of know how to navigate these type of things. So Natasha was like the perfect girl. She was understanding. She was patient. She was cool. You communicated. You know what I'm saying? And you did your best. You even going like an extra mile. You just went out there for a week or so. You coming back just to catch your guy, your boyfriend, your new boyfriend, just to spend some time for the weekend or for the whatever day, however many days. And this nigga already wilding out.
You know why Natasha's so cool? She got a work husband.
Yeah.
We need to see a little more of that work husband.
I will say the only similarity that me and Tasha probably have, which it ain't even been on here yet, banking off of what you just said, Ja, was the reason why I'm so cool. Like even in real life, I only had like one real relationship. That's my kid's father. And it's like we were together since we was kids. So I didn't become single until like 4 years ago. I'm still low-key new to the dating thing. So certain stuff be happening where I be like, oh my God, like we trust somebody else and you be like, dang, they're devastated when they mess up. So it's like you still getting used to all this. I don't like the streets. It's dirty out here.
Yeah, I don't like the streets.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I think I mean, obviously it's not the case yet because people still want a season 5 and a season 6. But I'm starting to see like the challenge with writing like season after season, because typically you want to stay invested in the characters, you want to stay rooting for the characters. But when people start fucking up over and over again, like you just kind of throw in the towel. Like, I don't know if you guys have watched Sons of Anarchy, but
I've seen that show.
But Jax, like you're rooting for Jax initially, but then eventually it's like, oh, this cat keep fucking up. Like every season, like now I'm just like, nah, I'm not invested no more because this cat is just a fuck up.
Right.
When you gonna do better, Bruce?
Hey,
Bruce could be that guy unless the writing is like super on point.
Right. You gotta find, because how did you make it? You messed up with Natasha. She's probably the best person for you in this world that we've seen. You know what I'm saying? It ain't E. It might not, most likely ain't gonna be Reese. But
come on.
But
be innocent.
You gotta stop wearing Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So, but and can Natasha forgive Bruce? That's the question. Y'all gotta keep watching to see. But like,
hell no.
Is Natasha a
I
Libra
don't
in here?
see
Is she a
it.
Libra like me?
Do you see Jotty?
Wait. Who you a
Look
Libra?
at her one time. Everybody in the chat, just look at Jotty real quick. Jotty, smile real quick.
She already smiled. That's all she do. Smile.
Wait a minute.
I'll be smiling all day, man.
Who a
What
Libra?
you
She a
don't
Libra?
forget Bruce for?
She's team Libra. She team Libra.
This is the thing. It's like Libras, we some leaving Libras.
Nah, you right.
But
Jay.
it do take a while though. It take a while. Like I'm gonna exhaust all the efforts first, and then when I'm done, I'm like done. Like you become.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, Jay. Like she's too beautiful to be dealing with this type of bullshit from a dude.
Right.
Yes. Now, what can Bruce get his shit right and be like, man? I think Bruce needs to be alone. Honestly, as of right now, like you all over the place, literally.
I don't
find himself.
Because it seems like Bruce can't let go of old connections. So like is Zara, right? Zara is an old connection from high school. You know, Reese, at this point, we are old connection because we stopped messing around already. So it's like he can't let go of the past to, you know, move on to the future. And I'm toxic, so I'm not making it easy.
I want to be like that because you know
that's what I'm saying. I kind of blame the women.
Come on, man.
Y'all letting them do it. Y'all letting them do it. Y'all letting them do it. That man got a red flag as a shirt, and y'all letting him do it.
Hey, listen. So look, at the beginning of the season 1, Bruce was chilling, working out, and dating his lady. He didn't have nothing else on the side, nothing. His lady want to get up and leave and move to Atlanta.
Oh my God!
Give this nigga nothing but time. Nothing time. What is it?
Okay. Now you're not helping me.
Nah.
I was trying to help you, bro. That's what you came up with. I was trying to help you. And that's what you came up with.
Please, can I be a nerd for a second? Can I get my writing bag for 1 second?
Go.
Stephanie,
yes.
She just basically encapsulated everything we talked about in the writer's room when it came to Bruce. You're describing specific things related to limerence.
Mm-hmm.
This is a character that deeply suffers from limerence. He has this very idyllic belief that love is supposed to be this thing that just happens to you, and there's this perfect person, and they're supposed to work, and nothing is supposed to be a problem. And when you have that magical thinking around love, and moments where really big issues do come out, like her character leaving to Atlanta, it's like the end of the world for him. It's like, well, I do gotta find something else because the woman that I end up with ain't in Atlanta. She gonna be in LA. And it's like we talk about these things constantly when we're writing the show because it's so important and central to like the storyline. So Persephone, you're a genius, a beautiful genius. And that's exactly what it is. He's focused on the past because he has this belief something somewhere is magical and she's there somewhere hiding. It's like, no, you just got to make it work. It's the person you choose and you stick it out with.
And you gotta learn how to say no, nigga, like to the buns.
And then Bruce goofy ass crashing out gonna ask her to be his girlfriend after she said she leaving.
And she gave him opportunity. No! And she kind of gave him opportunity to like, let's
she gave you an out.
Yeah.
Because he thought that would solve the problem.
Yeah, because he's dumb. Bruce is dumb. I always say this. Bruce
he's not dumb. He's not dumb at all. Because like, real quick, talk about Bruce's like past. The part that a lot of the people don't see and don't know that you came up with in the writer's room. Because that, I think it gives them so much insight into why he's written the way he is.
Bruce, you talking about his backstory?
Yeah, like his parents, how he got to where he is now with trucking versus what he used to do. Like, what's Bruce's past?
Ooh. We might dive into that. I can't say if.
A separate.
There's more people rooting for Bruce than I thought he would have at this point in the season. There's a decent amount of people rooting for Bruce.
Bruce is a good guy. He's just stupid.
He just delusional.
I want to go with that. I think Bruce kind of delusional, but that's a lot of guys though. Like guys so delusional with love, like they'd cheat, get caught, then get caught cheating and then cry. What you crying for? You
Yeah.
just slept with, you just stuck every inch you own in half of the city and you start crying. Why are you crying? I didn't
Every
did it.
inch.
I didn't did it.
You out here, yeah. You out here supplying the whole half the city.
Man,
with
listen.
pipe and telling them, I'm sorry.
I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat it. Got caught. I mean, ugly crying too. You gonna really do this? Yes, she gonna really do
Nose
this.
running.
I've experienced that just recently, crying on my bathroom floor and was still
Damn.
lying. It's crazy.
Damn. Ja, I know you said that Bruce needs to sit down somewhere, and he does. He does. But it's hard. It's hard for cats that have access to women if it's their choice to like.
Yeah, y'all, whoever writing it kind of setting Bruce up though, man. Look at the women's selection y'all giving him. Okay, people didn't fold it. They didn't fold in their relationship for less. This man, you all giving him all a dime. Thompson, don't cheat, Bruce. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's almost impossible,
on, man.
Like,
Well, everybody got to ask. Everybody
This man
got
just had some
Everybody
Z
is a
cups on his
baddie.
couch, man. How y'all gonna put some Z cups on his couch and tell him don't do nothing? That's ridiculous.
Izzy!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
Leave that
sorry.
out. They had a handful on his couch.
He said, "I'm sorry. It had to be said." Like,
And then he opened the door, and you got 5'10" of thickness. It's too much going on. It's a lot going on.
But not only just sitting on the couch, like
5'10".
making advances.
No,
and
how
unbuttoning
tall
the
is she? She about 5. How tall is
6
she?
foot.
She's 6'2".
Okay, that's listen. That's too much body. There's a lot of body going on.
Yeah, overwhelmed.
Bruce don't fold at some
Nadia
point.
told you this. Nadia told to Reese last season, this is too much for him to. It's too much. It's overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? He tried to say, "Hey, don't come to my house no more because I just don't want to not let y'all in. Don't leave me alone."
so he
And
ain't
y'all
got no
did that.
willpower.
Huh?
Ain't no willpower.
Come on, man.
None.
I had the willpower. We chilling. She unbuttoning the shirt, talking about us hiding here.
It was hot.
No,
was hot, but
kick
it
your
was
ass.
hot.
Yeah, see, I know what that is. That's a ploy, though. That's a ploy. These will have it hot in the house when you get there, so you can be like, "Oh, I
They
need
be
to,
doing that.
I need to cool down." Mhm.
And remember,
Be smart.
is when Reese get that liquor in her.
Mhm.
Because even
That's
at the
cool.
party, season 2, liquor. Season 3, the party. After that, she coming back.
All right, so being that y'all didn't describe what's going on with Bruce, are some of the women getting held accountable for any of this though?
Well,
Oh yeah.
I'll be getting cooked.
I think really it's the way that all of these characters intermingle at the end of the day. Like their accountability comes in different ways. Like Reese is being held accountable because she's experiencing the opposite of what Bruce's character is experiencing now with E. Like she's experiencing the same exact thing in real time. Her accountability isn't necessarily coming from the same place. We're not going to see it yet. Y'all don't know what happens in the next
Right.
You know, but all of this stuff, like even we talked about archetypes in the writer's room, and Jah's character, Bruce, is an everyman. Everything that he does is for a sense of belonging. So if you're always trying to belong, when do you really have will? How can you have willpower? How can you even say no? Really, if you look at Bruce for what he is, he's a people pleaser, and he doesn't know how to say no.
Yeah.
I've never seen this in reference to a dude, but they flipped it on you. Watch this comment.
No. That's hilarious. Shout out to Kid Edwin, PTTO, and oh man, call Bruce with his pants down. That's
What does that
crazy.
mean? What does that mean again?
Poking that thing out.
Oh, poking that thing out.
Okay.
Poking that thing out. Yeah, he thought it was DoorDash. He thought it was wings, and it was Natasha coming back. Solid of Natasha to pop back up, and you wasn't popping back up on some like who you with. You was genuinely trying to come see Bruce, and you just got caught. You just got caught in some bullshit. Damn.
And her character probably already knew for real. I've been in that situation in real life, popping up on somebody, and it was in my gut. I mean, my stomach was rumbling, and I just knew it, and I was right when I got there.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that
So
play
she
out?
probably knew when she was on the airplane, her stomach was bubbling.
Dang.
So how'd
That's the
the
first time.
situation in real life play out?
Yeah, I pulled up on him and
Don't incriminate yourself.
we
He hesitated. Like, talk carefully.
No. He's actually the guy I used to cry in the scene. So that was the most toxic relationship that I've ever had. So I'll pull from that relationship in anything we do for the future seasons. Look, but it was horrible. It was horrible, and we definitely that was the end of the relationship.
All right, let me
But
throw
I
this
didn't
out
fight
there.
her. I didn't fight her because he was in the wrong, and I had caught him with some other bitches before that. So
So look, as a female, are y'all opening the door in that situation?
If I knew who it was, no.
Like you got a guy there, and then your other guy come. Are y'all saying what y'all doing?
So I've been in that situation before too.
Hey,
and I did not open the door, but I will say this. I didn't open the door, but he was throwing rocks at my window. He was throwing pebbles at my window. And
y'all was teenagers at the time?
No. But this is a dude who couldn't let go.
Okay.
So there are niggas out there who, after you done moved on, way moved on. So I actually wasn't in the wrong for, having my company over, but he was just, he couldn't let go. And so he started yelling my name. I was on the second floor, and I was like, I could hear it through the window because I turned my phone off, and I was like, oh my God. And I didn't let him in, but what ended up happening, this is so fucked up. What ended up happening was that my company was like, I hear something, you're acting weird now. I'm gonna go ahead and go. And I'm like, no, don't go. He ended up leaving and letting dude in the gate. So they walked past each other. And I was like, ah!
That's hilarious. That's funny. Hey, Persephone's Bruce.
Right. See how that worked?
She was getting stalked.
Yeah, she was getting stalked.
I'm getting stalked. Exactly. I'm not Bruce.
Different.
That was not my boyfriend.
Hey, I need people to be safe out here. There's a lot of weirdos doing weird things.
Ladies, y'all gotta be safe.
I said all that to say, no, we ain't opening the door. I don't care if it is DoorDash. That shit gonna sit.
I should have peeked. That's stupid.
But she might have been covering the little thing anyway. We should. Yeah. But you know what? This is stuff for, like, we gotta save this in the candy bag for later to remember. Like, let's just show her, covering up the doorbell next time. Because I think if you didn't think it was DoorDash, you would have peeked.
I'm still Natasha.
And Reese looked like she was gonna hold you down, so that way you had time. You gotta watch out real quick.
Terrible.
I was gonna invite Natasha, and you know what I'm saying?
See, that was
bad. I told
the
him
whole
I'd take her.
Hey, Reese low-key been trying to get at Natasha since season 3.
Oh, okay.
I told him at the gym. I was like, man, I'll take her.
You
perfect opportunity. Titties out.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. At the end of the episode, we see that Reese gets stopped by the police, so we're for sure gonna have some more drama next episode. Episode 9 is gonna be super dope. Make sure you tap in with us next week, same time. Follow everybody in the cast. Everybody here that's here tonight. You got their Instagrams up on the screen. It's Jati. It's at Persephone. It's at Jada Faye. At Izzy Dre. Please follow everybody that's been a part of this season. It takes a lot of people to make it what it is. Lots of talent in back of the camera, in front of the camera. One last thing. If you want to watch the rest of the season, it's only $6 now. You can go to BiggJah.com. We've discounted it 50%. It's only $6. If you enjoyed it and you want to contribute to the future creation of more shows, we appreciate that. Go to BiggJah.com. It's only $6 if you want to watch episodes 9 and 10 tonight. Jah, you can go ahead and close us out, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate all 4 of y'all for being here, and thank you, Dame, as well. This was dope. It was an interesting conversation. I felt like we could have went longer. Some few more takes we probably had in regards to some of these scenes. Thank y'all. I can't wait to see episode 9 and be back here next Tuesday at 6:30. Let's get it going. And once again, thank you, Jati, Dre, Jay, and Persephone. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And I'm tuning out. I'll see y'all next week.
Well, definitely. What's love?
Peace.
Bye.
To the man.